Angel says you were wrong. Very wrong about something important in your life. This is urgent. You need to watch this message right now before it's too late. What you believed to be true was actually false. The choices you made based on this belief have taken you down the wrong path. Angel can see the truth that you've been missing. The real story behind what happened. The actual reason things turned out the way they did. Time is running out to correct this mistake. The consequences of staying wrong are growing stronger each day. You have been carrying a false belief for years now, maybe even decades. This belief shaped how you saw yourself and the world around you. Every decision you made was filtered through this wrong understanding. You thought you were doing the right thing. You believed you were making smart choices based on what you knew. But Angel sees the truth you couldn't see. The reality that was hidden from your view all this time. This wasn't your fault. You didn't know you were wrong. Everyone around you may have believed the same thing. It seemed so obvious, so clear, so right. Yet it was false from the very beginning. The belief you held changed the course of your entire life. It sent you walking in a direction that was never meant for you, away from your true purpose and calling. Because you believed something false, opportunities passed you by. Doors that were meant for you closed before you could walk through them. Relationships that should have formed never happened. People who were supposed to be part of your journey went a different way. Connections that would have changed everything were never made. You've been walking a path that leads away from your destiny. Each step took you further from where you were supposed to be, further from the life that was designed for you. Years have been spent building on a foundation of false belief. Time that can never be recovered. Moments that are now only memories of what could have been different. Your true purpose has been waiting for you all this time. But the wrong belief kept you from seeing it, from reaching for it, from becoming who you were always meant to be. The distance between where you are and where you should be grows wider every day you stay wrong. Like this video now to open your mind to receive Angel's truth. Angel says this wrong belief started when you were younger. Someone you trusted told you something that wasn't true. Or maybe you saw something happen and drew the wrong conclusion from it. It seemed harmless at first, just a small misunderstanding, a minor mistake in how you saw things. You had no reason to question it back then. The people around you may have reinforced this belief. They agreed with you. They saw things the same way. This made the false belief feel even more true in your mind. As years passed, this belief became part of who you are. You stopped questioning it. It became as natural as breathing, as obvious as the sky being blue. You made important life choices based on this belief. You picked paths that seemed right according to what you thought was true. Each choice seemed logical at the time. When doubts came, you pushed them away. You had reasons. You had proof that seemed solid. You defended this belief when others questioned it. You built your identity around this understanding. It became the lens through which you saw everything else. Removing it would mean admitting you were wrong about so much. Angel watched as this false belief grew stronger in you. He saw the moments when truth tried to break through. The times when you almost saw clearly but then looked away. He felt sadness knowing you were walking the wrong path, knowing that you couldn't see what he could see, that the truth remained just out of your reach. Type Amen now to open your spiritual eyes to see clearly. Angel says there were many signs trying to show you the truth. Warnings that came to you in different forms. Messages that tried to wake you up from this false belief. You felt strange sensations in your guts sometimes. An uncomfortable feeling when you thought about certain things. A sense that something wasn't quite right even though you couldn't name it. Your dreams tried to tell you. Images and symbols appeared while you slept. Stories played out that showed you a different version of reality. But when you woke, you dismissed them as just dreams. Coincidences happened that weren't really coincidences. Events lined up in ways that pointed to a different truth. But you called it random chance and moved on. People in your life tried to tell you differently. They offered other perspectives. They gently suggested you might be seeing things wrong. But you had your reasons ready, your defenses up, your explanations prepared. You made excuses for the discomfort you felt. You rationalized away the doubts. You found ways to make everything fit back into your wrong belief. Angels sent clear signs to get your attention. Moments when the truth was right in front of you. Times when all you had to do was look a little closer and you would have seen it. But you looked away. You were too comfortable with being wrong. Too invested in the life you had built on that false foundation. You spent so much energy defending what wasn't true, fighting to protect a belief that was hurting you, holding tight to something that needed to be released. Deep down, a part of you has always felt the unease, the sense that something important is missing. That uncomfortable feeling keeps returning no matter how many times you push it away. If you wish to receive the full revelation of truth, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each offering creates an energy exchange that opens your spiritual channels wider. Your gift honors angels' divine guidance in bringing this truth to light. Type 777 right now to open your mind completely to the truth Angel reveals. Angel says the real truth is very different from what you believed. In fact, it's almost the opposite in many ways. What you thought was protecting you was actually limiting you. What you believed was wisdom was actually fear dressed up as caution. What seemed like the safe choice was the risky one all along. The truth that was hidden from you would have changed everything. If you had known it years ago, your path would have looked completely different. You would have made different choices, walked through different doors, said yes to opportunities you turned down, said no to things you accepted. The person you would have become is so different from who you are now. Stronger in some ways, more vulnerable in others, living with more authenticity and less pretending. Relationships that never formed would have been central to your life. People you never met would have become your closest friends. Love that passed you by would have found you and stayed. Opportunities you missed would have opened doors to other opportunities, each one leading to the next, creating a path of growth and purpose that aligned with your true calling. The happiness you've been searching for was on that other path. The peace you've been trying to create was waiting there. The fulfillment that always feels just out of reach was abundant there. Angel has known both paths. He has seen the life you've lived and the life you could have lived. He knows what you gained and what you lost by believing the wrong thing. But here's the most important truth of all. It's not too late to change. The path you were meant to walk is still there, waiting for you to find it, waiting for you to take the first step in the right direction. Type 333 now to receive divine wisdom for your true path forward. Angel says there was a reason you didn't know the truth until now. The timing was not random. You were protected from this knowledge until the right moment. You had lessons to learn first. Hard lessons that came through the wrong path. Experiences that built strength in you. Challenges that shaped your character in ways that were necessary. Being wrong taught you things you needed to know. Compassion for others who make mistakes. Humility about your own understanding. Patience with the process of growth and change. You had to build certain strengths before you could handle this truth. Courage to admit you were wrong. Willingness to let go of what you've built. Faith to step into something new without guarantees. The revelation comes now because now is when you're ready. Your spirit has matured enough to receive it. Your heart has grown strong enough to hold it without breaking. This moment in your life is the perfect time. Everything that has happened has brought you to this point of readiness. All the pain and confusion served a purpose in preparing you. Angel's timing is always perfect. He watches and waits for the moment when truth will help instead of harm, when revelation will free instead of destroy. While you walk the wrong path, you are still protected. Angel's hand guided you through the darkness. He kept you from dangers you never knew were there. He saved you from consequences that could have been much worse. The universe has been guiding you to this moment of awakening. Every step has been leading here, to this truth, to this choice, to this new beginning. If you wish to honor this divine timing and open yourself fully to transformation, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each offering strengthens your spiritual connection and shows gratitude for Angel's perfect guidance. The complete truth awaits those who honor the sacred exchange. Type $9.99 now to receive the complete revelation Angel brings you. Angel says when you truly accept this truth, transformation begins immediately. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now in this moment. The first change happens in how you see your past. Memories take on new meaning. Events you thought you understood reveal hidden layers. The story of your life gets rewritten with truth as the narrator. Your relationships will begin to shift. Some will grow stronger as pretending falls away. Others will fade as you stop forcing connections that were never meant to last. New people will enter your life who align with your true path. Opportunities you couldn't see before will suddenly appear. Doors you thought were locked will open easily. Paths that seemed impossible will reveal themselves as completely doable. You will feel a heaviness lift from your chest. A burden you've carried so long you forgot it was there. Breathing becomes easier. Moving through life feels lighter. Confusion that has clouded your thinking will clear away. Decisions that seemed impossible to make will become obvious. Questions that tortured you will answer themselves. It takes courage to admit you were wrong. To look at all those years and accept they were built on false belief. To let go of the identity you created around that belief. But with courage comes freedom. The kind of freedom you've forgotten existed. The ability to choose based on truth instead of fear. To move forward without the weight of lies holding you back. Angel stands with you through this transition. His presence supports you as old structures crumble and new ones form. You don't walk this path alone. The transformation will ripple through every area of your life. Work, home, relationships, purpose. Everything shifts when the foundation changes from false to true. Type I'm in right now to accept this truth and begin your transformation with Angel's guidance supporting you. Angel says you now know the truth. What was hidden has been revealed to you. The false belief no longer has power over your choices. Accepting that you were wrong is not easy. It takes strength to face reality when it contradicts everything you built your life around. But you have that strength. You've proven it by watching until this moment. Angel feels pride in your courage, your willingness to see truth even when it hurts, your readiness to change even when change feels impossible. A new path opens before you now, the path you were always meant to walk. The journey toward your true purpose and destiny begins today. You are not alone as you step forward. Angel walks with you, guiding your feet, lighting the way, supporting you through every challenge that comes. Type Amen to seal this new understanding and lock in your commitment to truth.